In this particular case, this is a Marvel team up with Howard the Duck and Spider-Man. Howard team number 96. So it's a stupid book. It's not worth anything. We can see here we've got this brown material. It's on about a fifth of all Bronze Age books that show any kind of cover wear. Even though you can erase much of the book off, make it white, this stuff doesn't submit to dry cleaning. So we're going to try our soap solution here first, and then we'll elevate it to more aggressive stuff as we need. So don't know if this is going to work or not. We'll find out. So we put our soap. I'm just going to take the Q-tip, rub it on this surface. We've got the Teflon sheet underneath, and we're just seeing what happens. And we will have to come back and try in a little bit once it's soaked in there for a little while. We'll try to get that out and see what happens. So it's dried for a little while, and it's lighter. It's not color. There's a water stain, of course, on the edge of it. So we're gonna go ahead and just take some. This is just DI water. Just gonna rub that with some DI water. Get some of the contaminants out of there. Rub it on both sides here. Get a little bit damp, and then I'm going to have this microfiber cloth. I'm just gonna set that down in it. Get some of the moisture out, and then let it dry again and see if that helps. Obviously, this book would never be worth this much effort, but it's good for experiments. We'll let it sit a while again and see if the watermark has abated at all. Okay, so I was a little mistaken before. What I thought was a water stain is actually it's just a lot cleaner right here than it is in the surrounding areas, which I guess is a hazard. When you start cleaning your book, you might come up with an area that's quite a bit cleaner than the rest of it, and the danger is that it might look better in one spot and sort of less uniform. This is the cover of this book. In case I didn't show it earlier, I'm pretty sure you didn't. This is the Marvel Team Up Howard the Duck 96 from 1980. This is a really terrible book. I think the same person drew it and wrote it. Yeah, it's a Alan Copperberg. Script, art, letters, and colors, because I don't think anybody else wanted to work on this book. It was really a pile of junk. So don't really care about what happens to it. So I mean, I would say that looks cleaner. We got a lot of that brown mark off of there, and so I'm just going to try to wipe the book down with my pad here a little bit, just a little moist pad. So I'm going to zoom out just a little bit, and then just going to give it a little wipey poo here. See if we can make it look a little more even. And do a little, and this was my soap solution. And I'm just going to wipe the book. This is the back cover. Kind of get any extra junk off of there. I've learned my lesson about pressing it too quickly afterwards. And yeah, we picked up some dirt. We're going to give it a quick wipe on the front. This won't dull it at all. And just remove any extra dirt from the surface. I don't see much on this thing. It wasn't very dirty. And then I'm going to take my microfiber cloth and just kind of lightly remove the excess cleaning solution. Gonna let it air dry for a little bit, and then we'll come back and we'll see how this looks. When we're all done, the idea is to make these comic books look better and not worse. And if we have some that are getting water stains from our cleaning, then that's not great. So just gonna let that air dry for a while, and then we'll press it. You can see before there were some kind of brownish, yucky orange stains, which are typical of old books. And then after I've cleaned them off, and it looks a little duller, not quite as bright, but that's, I think, more of an artifact of my camera setting, but they're removed. And in this particular case, it worked. So everything looks good, and this is a success. Thanks for watching.